Strelitzia Primary School in Gqeberha is among many schools in the metro struggling for funding for various projects. Fortunately for the school, a parent with a passion for gardening was happy to help ease some of the school's financial pressure. Our reporter Siphosethu Booi joins us now. Siphosethu, very good morning to you. It sounds like a place of tranquility. Tell us more about that garden.
Oh, yes. Well, Duduzile, like you mentioned, that this particular parent, Mr. Neville Reed, he is, of course, right behind me now preparing the garden here at Strelitzia Primary School. I just need to give you a bit of a background in terms of this particular area where the school is situated. Of course, it is in the northern areas of Gqeberha in an area called Bethelsdorp. Now, this particular area, when we spoke to the principal earlier on, he said it was a no-go zone. It was those areas in Gqeberha, of course, here in the northern areas where you did not need to reach any point close to the school as far as the gangsterism and the violence was concerned back in the days. And this particular school boasts a number of 952 learners currently. And he says that in the previous years, of course, they used to have 1,200 learners. But because of parents moving from the informal settlements of Bethelsdorp to other areas, now the numbers have, of course, declined. But, Dudu, we've got beautiful vegetables that I need to show you just behind you. My colleague will just show you the beautiful, of course, beetroots that are here. And of course these are the beetroots that are of course planted here by Mr. Reed, and there are of course tomatoes on your left as well as lettuces. And he did mention the fact that that some of the learners already took some home, and while they also made and prepared some sandwiches just before the school closed in the year. And of course I can see a bit of green peppers here in the garden. So this is a full garden, as well as carrots at the back there. So this is a full garden with cabbage also. And I'm just going to quickly speak to Mr. Reed, who's just going to take us through and also and why it was important for you, sir, to actually help and support the school during this difficult time as they're still trying to put together funding with regards to the issue of nutrition in the school, and also just also putting together things for the year that is, of course, 2023 in the following year. Why was it so important for you?
Yeah, it was important for me because it also helped me. You see, I've got 2 grandchildren that stay with me, and it actually helped me with my school fee funds to pay. I'm a pensioner at the moment. I'm a pensioner, and it really helped me with the school funds, and it's actually my passion. You see, to from younger days, so toen ik jonger was, kan ik maar Afrikaans praten. Ja, van kleins af was het maar mijn passie, was mijn passion om tuin te maken. Maar zoals die tijd aangegaan het ik maar nou, tot ik mijn kinderschool maak, het ik problemen ondervind om die kinders zijn schoolfees te betalen en zo aan. Maar dat was niet niks te doen met mijn passie nie. Maar ek het eendag het ek 'n droom gekry. I had a vision about the school and so on. Maar ek het die begeerte gehad om eendag 'n tuin die so te kom maak. Dit was in my gedagte, maar toe kry ek eendag 'n droom en ek het die tuin in my droom ingesien. En ek het sommer die volgende dag toe kom sien ek die skool loop verstaan, en toe vra ek vir hom, kan ek die tuin begin? So nie, want dat is my passie en dat sal 'n groot help wees vir die skool met die funding en so aan. So dat is 'n plesier vir my. Nou vanuit op pensioen is, wil ek nie stil sit by die huis nie, en dit is iets wat my kan besig hou, aangezien het met my passie, en dit is is vir my 'n voorreg om 'n bydrae vir die skool te kan doen.
That was, of course, Mr. Reed, a parent and a grandparent to some of his kids that also attend this particular school. He says that he had a vision of him actually starting a garden at the school to try and support the school, since he himself had difficulties trying to pay for school fees for this particular school. As I mentioned, that his daughters also used to come to this particular school. Now his grandkids come to the school. So knowing that the school needed financial financial support. He then needed to do something about it. Since he has a passion for gardening, he then decided to come and start speaking to the school principal with making arrangements as far as starting this beautiful garden that you see here, Paul.
And it is beautiful indeed. Thank you so much. Let's leave it there for now. Siphosethu Booi joining us, giving us a sense of what some initiatives are achieving out in Gqeberha.